I would like to honor and commemorate my sincere, heartfelt thanks to those who plant the seed. In my case, my junior year English literature teacher at Creighton Prep in 1965, Mr. Tom Hall, who introduced me to the world of Black literature and the arts. In 2017, Mr. Jim Nelson, who both challenged me and introduced me to the video medium. I dedicate my works to you both. God bless you and your families. What's your story? There are reasons that each of us are born. Our quest to discover those reasons. There are two greatest days in our lives. The first, the day we are born. The second, the day we discover why. Sometimes a man, mature, attentive, never-ending, finds his destiny on a road he chooses not to walk upon. How far will a belief system go for complete dominion? This program is brought to you by these fine community partners. They are my life's blood. Sawadee, and thank you for taking the time to view my show, Shut Up and Dance. Tonight I will begin with this passage. Yo, can we, with our empirical and knowledge-based system, systematically, via cultural arrogance, one, prove the validity of the depravity of man. Two, bite the hand that feeds us. Three, become God. A sad soul can kill you quicker than a germ. John Steinbeck. And how does confinement play in this fear theater? Confinement. Physical, environmental, A, self-sustained, imposed by self, B, via other means, example, court-ordered, C, exile by authority. Is confinement necessary for the viability of the social order and society? Is confinement a failure of both government, individual, and society? Is confinement a failure of religion? Is confinement a failure of ethics? Is confinement a failure of morals? Therefore, confinement is truth or consequences. There's a book titled Lord of the Flies, author William Golding. The topic of discussion is man depraved? Through the story told of 12-year-old boys on a plane that was returning back to their private school in England, but the plane crashed just off a desert island. The boys made it to shore, and thus we have the story. It only. Standing on the bluffs overlooking my birth vicinity, standing alone, not wanting to be alone, squinting to see. Ultimately, will you walk with me? Will you talk with me? For mistakes have cost me dearly. Can you fix what's made to be broken? I can fix this exclusivity morally, ethically, legally, religiously. Tell me, please tell me, why does there exist these discrepancies? Infant mortality. Doctor, please. Hypocritically, to the one, excessive AMA squeeze. Why me? Educationally, state board superintendents and federally, 50% failure rate. Eviscerate culturally. Why me? Religiously? Tell me bluntly, ministers and clergy, clanishly, if all men are equal under God, why the existence of all black churches and ministries? Calculated less purity. Why me? The elephant, fornicatively, still refuses to recognize and to this day challenges my citizenry. Alas, the nympho jackass enjoys only my plurality. You see, can you fix what's made to be broken? The eyes around me are so cold. With every chance, they steal my soul. Emphatically, I need answers. I shout out, can you hear me? Tell me. Please, tell me. Can you fix what's made to be broken? I can fix what's made to be, especially this exclusivity, not to mention slavery, not to mention plussing. It only hurts. It only hurts. It only hurts to breathe. There is confinement by physical means. In other words, as a result of adjudication of a violation of the laws. A man or a woman or juvenile, if found guilty, will serve time in an institution, jail or prison. Environmental asylum institutions. For the care of the mentally ill or the aged. Asylums grew up all over this country. Why do you smite? If a jurist is seated to authoritatively adjudicate in a court of the doctrine of equitable deliberation. If a jurist is seated to authoritatively adjudicate in a court the doctrine of equitable deliberation, if a political association is formed to profess and direct philosophical goals to be accepted by a society through the garnering of a plurality. If a jurist is a professed member of a political association, therefore, how is it possible or conceivable for authoritatively equitable deliberations to occur when there exists the hyperbole of hypocrisy between letter of the law versus intent of the law. Why do you smite me? Are we so disposed by the process that only free to success is the hustle? Nay, nay, hustle. Are we so engaged by I that why verbose, sanctimonious, are we that embarrassed by life that we cannot clamor for it? America. 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 Home of the brave and land of hypocrisy. I am so blessed and honored the community to protect and serve. Just kill me, Negro, indiscriminately. I am in awe of your elephant, Tea Party, and 11 come 11 vision, heavenly, and always unequivocally right. I am speechless as to your meticulous, strategic, and systematic, breathless king of Zeus wisdom. 2 years after your little rowboat arrival, 1609, brought my emasculated black ass and family, so master Neanderthal, color-centric and purest to God culturally endowment continued profusely from the posterior cavity anterior to the second ruling brain and made Momo money. Your Aryan, calculated insight and foresight to complete dominion. It is woven within the context of the complex with direct, dialect, human, legitimate, man. I can't by law see. Is there a dilemma? No problem. Because I don't even qualify in your eye to ever be a I. porque, porque. America, 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 home of the brave and land of hypocrisy. I am so God blessed and damn honored that the community to protect and serve just killed me, Negro, indiscriminately. Yes, yes, there is a peace inside us all. Let it be your friend. Confinement. From the historical perspective, this is as follows. 1608, assault and massacre of Native American culture that gave us Thanksgiving in 1607. 1609, assault and multi-phase death curse. African American and cultures of color other than melanin less WW2, World War II, assault and confinement of the Japanese culture, Asian culture under attack. 1990s, assault on Muslim culture, first bomb in the World Trade Center, Clinton administration. All of these have what in common? The thread which bonds us all. From the historical perspective, society began on these beloved shores, indigenous, indentured, privileged slaves. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is it logical to believe, given our country's beginning and the social ruling order and thought process contained herein, within the framework of the divine right of kings, and what did that document establish? Law and order and a single class, royalty and politics, the right to rule. Has this authoritative, diminutive life process still exists today? And if so, who and what gives them the right? Does it not follow that we is greater than the I? Do the dead presidents list more power than we? Does hope float eternally? For it is better to light one candle than to curse the darkness. And I will end with the last poem in my third book, Yala. Yala, the body. Thank you, Rex. To implore the quest is to seek. To seek the implore is to explore. To explore the seek is to examine. To examine the explore is to clarify. To clarify the examine is to embody. To embody the clarify is to engage. To engage the embody is to embrace. To embrace the engage is to value. To value the embrace is to love, to seek, explore, examine, clarify, embody, engage, embrace, value, and love humanity. SUAD. How have we come to believe? Nebraska, we are more than agriculture. Nebraska, we are more than beef. Nebraska, we are more than football. Nebraska, the good life. Come, read us. And I want to thank each and every one of you for viewing my program, and most importantly and especially, my sponsors, who are my life's blood.